tell the tale. May want to drop that M4 over to someone else that's armored. Apex is, but Apex is cowering and under the pressure and scrutiny of 3 members of Fnatic. He has got the first and the second. Apex says no, he really doesn't want them in today. 3 frags with only the Desert Eagle. Kevlar Vest, he upgrades to an AWP. He's turned this round on its head. We'll have to see that again in the replay.
I'd love to see his perspective. They felt like individual fights, which is very surprising. I thought Fnatic were quite well placed together, and Apex doesn't quite land that one, but Shox is there now. So incredible work from Apex. I can't wait to see this back. That Deagle didn't even seem too panicked. It felt very, you know, okay.
Bang, okay, boop.
1, right?
Eat.
No trade.
Douche, body shot, thank you RPK. And then this adjustment, he's slaps it.
It's not too pretty, but it's Brolin goes down without a kill. I think this one might be wrapped up unless we get some very unique individual plays. I didn't expect flusha and Golden, even though the smoke was there, everything was looking quite nice for Vitality to find room. Now flusha, 1 smoke, 1 deagle. But look at Shox's HP, it's pretty low, and that shot is very on point. Incredibly well controlled. I'm very surprised that worked out as well as it did. Good positioning coming in, quick rotations, all there.
These last, 2v2s, 1v1s, they've all gone Fnatic's way as of late. Certainly in that first half, but that's them breaking the back of Team Vitality squad. First we've seen from the Fnatic defense here on Inferno.
Golden's going to throw out his. That's going to cut the clock down to about 20 seconds unless they want to force, and it looks like they're going through.
Oh, this is brutal. Look at that flash. Still blind now, burning. They are out of the flash, and I don't want to say they made it to the site. They really haven't. This is horrible.
RPK is so low, the USP could have done damage, but not anymore. ZywOo catching Crims in the smoke. Flusha's in trouble.
Boiler, it's just kind of like tucked its way out, but this is uncomfortable now for the CTs. The man in the middle will be flusha.
Yeah, the fact that he's got that frag or the tag, he is in a box. A world of hurt. There's another. Flash suggests it. And a good catch on JW's rotate. flusha has to do it all now. He needs shots. Can't find it. Good try. That should be the bomb plant now. There's 2 CTs coming up. Banana and Shox has handled it. Handling business. A third required. Brolin with it all to do. They have a smoke as well. God, he's locked out. He is so locked out. They might even just throw it in front of Shox. Ooh, he's given it everything he's got, Captain. 16-12. Vitality taking Fnatic's map pick, and that spells trouble heading into... JW could be in a spot of bother here. And he is going to go down, and a second frag required. ZywOo's found them all. Fnatic bringing the fight down ramp, and ZywOo can't believe his luck. He'll take that. And look at the space he's denying. He'll tuck into the sandbags. That's not the bomb. That's just frags. And you can see what it's done to the CT side. This is where things get awkward. They can pause, take their time. Absolutely no rush. The hard work has been done.
So ZywOo and Shox have kind of just put up a bit of a net right now, and if anybody tries to push forward for information to see exactly where they've gone, they can both pop up their heads and take down Brolin or flusha. But Brolin being very, very passive, knowing how much space could have been taken. Will start to get inquisitive now. Has 2 very angry Vitality players to deal with. And look at all this space just being taken away. Brolin thinking maybe he's picked the wrong site.
He's not letting go.
No, he's not, and he's almost expendable on that HP, and he does even better. This is now 4.
Close cover. Then he can just sit there and pull the trigger whenever he feels, right? That is one option, and they have smokes to do that, but this time Fnatic will be taking the economical.
I've never casted a hero Negev round. This is my first. This is my first. A smoke and a chance for JW. Starts to unload, and Shox is procedurally clearing, and he will. Eventually, 88 bullets left in the mag as he continues to unload. ZywOo's his next target, and he gets it. The Negev, the hero of the round. He wants another JW, making the LMG sing.
Come on, JW, got the ace. Come on. The entertainers, that's what we call Fnatic, and this is the reason right here.
Negev go brr. Brolin's going to get himself the upgrade.
Side. The flash is going to assist again. Where's that plant? He needs to get this going, and it's just about coming in now. The nade's done Brolin in, and now we're into a 2v2.
This is looking really nice from the French. They need this round. A 4th would be magnificent. Good frags found. Golden closing the gap. They have to be cognizant that there's a flank. Good frag. Golden finds his second. It all falls to Masuta. He's already hit some great shots. Chance to isolate these into 2 1v1s. That's the intention. Finds the first, anticipating the second, and he gets it. 3 kills. The French find the necessary round. It's an issue now. If you could get ZywOo, that's certainly not too shabby. Oh, he's going to see him. He will. He will. It's a matter of time now.
This,
matter of
give us a
time.
camera angle, this Rush.
Apex and flusha.
What is this game?
Hello?
Oh my God.
No, there's no way they're both just.
No, if they don't move, he'll just save them. This is the weirdest save I've ever seen. What is this?
Well, that worked.
What is that?
There you go, flusha and Apex, none the wiser.
However, has made it over, leaving it in the capable hands of JW. A 1v2 to close out the game for Fnatic. He's expended his utility, that's gone. And on the other side, a smoke remains for them in case required. Kit on shocks, but right place, right time. The bomb being watched carefully. JW head down to the ground, trying to remain undetected.
I did seem ballsy. Respect to J-Dubs.
Shocks falls back. JW can get a freebie, but it doesn't look like he's going to move at the moment. ZywOo still in transition right now, and pressure applied towards B. Good dink.
1 HP, mad.
Well, there's a gap right now. They just need to live on the B side of things. Fnatic needs to slow it down. It's too late now. JW, that flank, it's all in vain. There was a tight window. There was an opportunity. But at this point, a 1-on-5 with only a deagle and 25 seconds remaining on the clock. I've seen some crazy things in Counter-Strike, but this would be the craziest. JW goes down. 14 on the board for Vitality. Overtime looking likely. And that's where we did find ourselves over on map number 2 of Vertigo.
ZywOo's still present, though. Eyes trained, tag towards Golden. Two of them now softened up, Crims and Golden, but he finds Brawlin out of all of them. Now switch to the pistol. He knows he's done work towards these two. Through the fire, through the flames, and he dies for it. And the 1v1 gets shut down by Shocks. It may not be the bathroom, but he's still finding presence wherever he goes.
Threw the kitchen sink at him at least there in a 1-on-2 situation to get round 16 on the board for Vitality. And that's probably one of the closest that Fnatic have had in some time. So continuing different approaches, different faces, different looks, but they've had a very, very tough time of it over towards this B side of things. That's 7 in a row now for the side of Vitality, and if they can win out the next 2.
Play another round of counter. ZywOo, the only healthy member left, knows he's got to step up. Start to push. Left side held. 2 dropping. ZywOo's responsibility, and he does well to find it. It's all onto JW, so low. He's running out of chances, though. Good duel. Doesn't finish off ZywOo in time. He doesn't have the time, and so 19 is found. Vitality. Apex just grateful for the win in the end, and they will stay in the upper bracket. Fnatic to meet Complexity. Or G2, in fact, actually. They keep forgetting. Complexity besting G2 in the beat.
There you have it. Oh, Rush. Calm down, buddy.
Two kills on a USP. He's going to get naded down finally by Amanek, but it's a 2v2 and Kenny down to 10 points of health. Surely this isn't going to be Complexity picking up a round with pistol. Surely not. Say it's not true. As there's a player in the back lines had his blame F with an MP9. Ready and raring to strike because he may not need needed poison. He's doing more work on the USP than he has on the AWP. As it leaves it just up towards Amanek. A 1 versus 2. Need to collect the bomb. Has been spotted out on the site. BlameF's done a start. Works his way a little bit closer, but with poison getting dropped, Amanek, he has a much stronger chance. He checks him onto tunnel. BlameF hasn't gone aggressive, though. He's going to wait for when the time is right. 40 seconds on the clock. And now we'll take the peek. Amanek looking the wrong way, but it's a lot of damage done either way. And BlameF, he can't get the MP9 spray. It's a bit too long range. He's going to be able to just stop it, I don't think. But Amanek and Nexa, they're going to pick up a kill at piece as they push forward. Hunter, can he find one? Yes, he can. Nato Safix is the only person to find anything. As they CTs, they push back in towards the site. It's Rush all on his own. A 1 versus 3, and he's able to get 2. Hunter now makes his presence known, but he can't find the shot. And Rush will win it out in a 1 versus 3. Puts Complexity at an even keel against G2. And they fight back on their map pick, Complexity. And they'll be able to... Some nades for this A site. Smoke over towards the bank position, or towards the site position rather. And then he'll try and play in front of that, and actually gets caught for a lot of damage, has to back away. Misses the opening shot, but Kenny S will find one instead. He's pushing forward, denies the bomb plant. There's only 7 seconds on the clock. Complexity is all falling apart. Kenny coming forward, and he's going to find himself a quick triple. BlameF will eventually take him down, but he's the last man alive, and the timer runs down. It's only him who survives. Also, as they both pick up a kill apiece from Kenny S. Oh, you almost expected that shot to come through, but Config quick on the trigger. Will deny Kenny S his life, but Amanek, I was going to say, can hold down the fort. He can't. Blame F will deal a killing blow towards him, and now just 3 players alive for G2, but again, the time running thin and a player up towards a truck, but the kills coming through too quick in succession there. Leaves it up to Jackson. He may just go for the save. Actually, was hoping that the bomb wouldn't get planted in time, but it has. And now he's got to try and retake this A site, try and secure G2 a 10th, as they had such a huge advantage. What was it, a 2 versus 4? 2 versus 5 for the Complexity to try and win out. Either way, it's Jackson a 1v2, and he's going to try and work his way towards a site, take the first fight, wins it out. We'll see what they can find. A nice opening from Config, quickly traded by Kenny S. And 25 seconds, this is awkward for G2, especially as Blame F gets one over the top. Rush is going to find one towards Ivy as well, towards the alley, and will quickly swing things into a very difficult position for G2. Nexa needs to find multiple kills here. Jax does get one, but the smoke occludes the player on the site. The box as well is there, and Rush will get another kill, leaves it all up towards Nexa, and Complexity will fight back with the pistols. They recover a couple of rifles out the round as well. That is not what G2 wanted. They were taking things so methodically, but they just mid and CT to try and take back this A bomb site. Rush super low on HP, but Kenny S and Hunter, they're not much better off, as they sit quite low on HP. They're going to tap the bomb. They're going to try and hold the peaks from the Complexity side, and the kills is 2 for Nexa, but Complexity, they're able to answer back. They're keeping it a 2-on-2. It's only Kenny S and Hunter who remain, but they're both the low HP players. Hunter gets one, leaves his teammate Kenny S in the 1 versus 1, but Blame F will clutch it out, salvages the AWP, but I don't think he's going to get away. Oh, the bomb just about gets.
For that to happen, I want to see as much action as possible. Nuke, another one of those maps that has great potential of delivering. Interesting positioning here by Amanek, but Config lines them up for the triple. Oh my god, Config, he's on one.
Well, he's got massive kahunas. Will eventually get taken down. Next is going to be able to find a couple, but caught out by Blame F. The third player in line, Complexity, stay alive, and Config. What an animal. He's able to get out the flames, but only with 30 points of health. And Alexi B and Co might be able to get themselves another round on the board. Might be able to get themselves a 4th here as they're going to push in towards his A site. They have the advantage unless Searson can pick off something with the sword. No, he can't. Mantu take him down. He's all up to Tian. Gets 1, gets 2, looking for the last. Mantu 1v1, but no scoping his way into the site. Mantu will evict him and will reclaim it for his own. Landlord comes back and, well, it's up for sale once. And big braining is what their name stands for.
I mean, to be fair, their logo kind of looks like a brain as well. They definitely got the brains for it now. XANTARES lines up the shot for the first, can't connect on the second. It's Valdit against Keto. Keto, good positioning here.
Oh, he's won this. Keto has so won this. Oh, Valder, though, he's sticking it. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. No. He steps off and...
No! Keto, what are you doing?
It was planted in an awkward position. It was planted on the opposite side of default. And Alexi B's, because of that, has been able to work his way over towards the library and is able to cut off rotations for this big side, at least from CT, as the rest of his team now push in towards B site. Tabson towards Dark, can't find anything. His teammate was setting up a flashbang, but Tabson's already dead. Keto has to try and find something. And on the Deagle, he's going to find more damage, looking for more. It's shot. And then a 4. Immense from Keto as he just bangs out everyone. 7 seconds on the clock. There's no hope for Alexi B. At the moment on this first map, and OG are going to be kicking themselves if they let this one slip, and they're probably going to be quaking in their boots as they head towards B. Look at XANTARES just down mid. He's going to line up 2. Done a lot of damage towards Valde as well. There's the 3rd. And Big, they've just all come online, haven't they? And it's only NBK and Alexi B with a max 10 that remains.
Hitting some good shots. Valde and Mantu. Oh, it's Mantu. He hit some gnarly shots of his own. Connects onto Searson. Makes this a little bit more interesting, but we still got good positioning here from Tapson. Should be able to get something done from this one. He hasn't made any noise from the position yet. One drops down to the pit position. He swings and he finds the opposite opponent, but Valde still shuts him down. Valde! There you have it. Beautiful double from the Dane. That's exactly what he needed in that situation. Welcome back, everyone, to the second half between OG and Big. And we're straight into it, as you can see. NBK rushing forward, shuts down the first player. Certain hit is taken clean off. And as you see, the odds brought to you by GGBet. Very, very close between these two right here on Dust 2.
And a 1-for-1 so far, but Tabson, he's going to clip off Mantu's head, look for a little bit more. As there goes Issa. Leaves just MBK and Alexi B, but MBK can find one. The second of the round, this big play trying to push forward. MBK going to try and play headshot. A beautiful shot into XANTARES. And MBK, talk about a crisp aim. That is phenomenal. Now left in a 1v1 as his teammate falls. It's Keto versus MBK. Could this be a huge round for the OG side? Is MBK going to...
Yeah, OG shouldn't really have much of a chance in this one, especially with Certain posting up with that AWP. Issa, he could throw the molly down. That will give him some coverage.
Flashbang, maybe?
Flashbang is not going to do anything. He finds the frag instead. That helps. Still needs to get the bomb down. Time is running low, but he will get the plant. Two players moving in from tunnels. Flashbang through.
Oh,
he finds the kill on
Oh my god!
Oh my! There you have it.
I mean, getting that opening kill was very nice. He was put low, that nade.
As Chad likes to say, but I think this is going to be an absolute sweep now. coldzera finds 1, 2, 3, and the eco is shut down. Just Cadian left with the deagle. Not going to get much done.
To be shouting and screaming about here. Just coldzera and a multi-kill. Not to be. Cadians to shut that down. Perhaps there is a bomb plan on the cards. Cadians double. Responding in kind, Kierby though, and then makes the rest of the round look trivial. Good fragging from Cadian, at least to make it a little costly, forcing some rebuys on those CTs, but they got cash to splash. It's round 23. Heroic going to be fully equipping themselves and now faced with quite the tall task. 6 rounds in consecutive fashion.
Ooh.
And a timeout rarity to see from FaZe Clan, but called all the same. It's a US Air Force tactical timeout. These are the deagle shots from Cadian. Uno, and here comes DOS. Nope, never mind. There's a shot though. Kierby finding his third there as well.
I'm curious to see right now if they go for the double op now on FaZe, because Nico had one AWP in his hands.